Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. Good morning. I'm wearing my cap from Phillips Island that I bought a couple of years ago. I love this bloody cap. And today I'm going to Rottnest Island, an island I first found out about playing GeoGuessr. I think it was Game Geek recommended me do a GeoGuessr in Rottnest Island. I'm just like, what's this island? It's an island west of Australia. And now I'm actually going to Rottnest Island, the place I discovered on GeoGuessr through a subscriber. So I'm looking forward to it. I heard it's good as well. I got a couple of years ago, I came to Perth for a day. I had Mark show me around with my subscribers. I spoke to him about Rottnest. He's just like, yeah, that's a great tour, mate. You got to do it. So I'm looking forward to doing that today. Very excited. I've not had enough sleep last night because I edited the vlog. I had plenty of time to sleep, but I had to pay for a few things because I bought a lot of things on buy now, pay later on Get Your Guide. So like, I was just like, okay, let me just pay for this trip. I mean, let me just pay for the next few days just to get ahead. I'm just like, and then before I know it, I'm checking some things here and there, and suddenly it's 2 a.m. I'm just like, I need to be up at 6. Anyway, yeah, Rottnest Island, I'm looking forward to it, very excited, and I can't wait to share it with you, so let's do this. Got like a mini deodorant spray in my suitcase, right? Non-flammable, no issues. I left it in a plastic bag inside a backpack, inside the suitcase. It bloody leaked into the bag full of creams and stuff. I sprayed it this morning. I think the suitcase messed it up. I think the plane messed it up because I sprayed it, and it just sprayed like it squirted out this like really wet, bubbly sort of liquid. And I'm just like, now I got like a wet patch on my shirt, and it looks like I dribbled on myself. Unbelievable. It's truly unbelievable. It smells alright though. It smells like some sort of fruit. I didn't even read the bottle, to be honest. I normally use Hugo Boss, and that was not Hugo Boss, but it smells like a fruit. This guy, I assume, is this guy. Wow, so tall. Wearing these shoes. Bought these shoes a few years ago. They're perfect for trekking, hiking. They're waterproof as well. I walked with them through the sands of the Egyptian pyramids and through the Arctic ice of Tromsø, Norway. They are built for the occasion of some of these tours I'm doing in Australia. I got some big tours that involve a lot of adventure, and these shoes are bloody perfect. A lot of cyclists. What's going on? What is that? You can tell we're getting to autumn. Bloody hell, mate, these trees are leaking. It looked a bit quiet for 8 a.m. on a Monday morning. Apparently it's a holiday today, as far as I know. There's a relative that wants to meet me, right? My grandma's cousin. Never met her before. One of her, she's got many cousins, but one of her cousins, grandma, unfortunately passed away a few years ago. But yeah, like they messaged me about meeting me. I'm just like, I got tours the next few days, but I got time on this day. Because they told me like, can we meet you on Monday? It's a holiday for us. Have dinner with us. I was just like, I've got a tour today, guys. But yeah, that's why I'm curious to know why the streets are so quiet, or is just Perth just generally quiet at 8 a.m. in the morning? I don't know. It's one of the two. I'm about to find out what this thing is. I don't know what this thing is, but it does look majestic. Apparently it's a meeting point behind the back of it. Oh, it's literally just a bell tower. Okay, it's that simple. Fair enough. I think no, that's not it. But I got a ferry. I got a ferry from here to Fremantle, and then to Rottnest Island, and then a bus tour in Rottnest, and then you get to walk around and have a bit of freedom. That's how the tour's going, as far as I know. You can apparently go in it. Haven't got plans to go in it, and I don't think I'll have time. There's always a next time though. I always wanted to see an AFL game in Perth. I still haven't done that. I still won't be doing that this week. But yeah, that's something to list down if I ever come back to Perth. Right, so I see the ferry is literally that red thing there, and that's the check-in as far as I know. So let me get in, get it sorted out. Checked in, they're giving me this, they give me a map. That's where the boat leaves and arrives. The bus tour is like just a short few minute walk from there. And yeah, so we arrived there about an hour before the bus. You can get the bus. It's an hour and a half. It goes around the whole island, and then we come back, and the rest of the day we got until around 4:30 where the boat starts boarding. So that's pretty good. I'm definitely going to go to Lighthouse. I've seen photos of it. It looks like an amazing place there. And this is just a leaflet, just, you know, different things in there, a map, accommodation, just info about Rottnest Island. So yeah, not too bad at all. I know I'm not showing the whole map yet, but which lighthouse is this? That's what I wonder. Airport. Interesting. This is my ticket, or my tickets. Ticket for the first boat, the bus, and the second boat back. Not too bad. Let's not get stranded on the island. I feel like London cafe is calling me. I wonder why.
Left-hand side, which is called South Perth, beautiful little suburb. It's now Mount Bahama from Fremantle. We will be making our way to the Indian Ocean towards Rottnest Island. The city island is just natural bush, only in the main settlement. Named after this beautiful is now just one of the points out for you.
My days, man. I feel like I needed a night down. Half an hour from Fremantle to Rottnest. It's just straight open water, straight out boat ride. And the boat just got faster and faster and the waves got bigger and bigger. I'm just like, what's going on? It's like I'm on a giant speedboat with crazy waves. Not the best view either because all the best view seats were taken up. Unless I wanted to stay outside, which I'm glad I didn't, considering how fast the boat was going. I've got a massive headache. There's a woman going around giving out sick bags. I was just like, it can't be that bad. It's only half an hour. Oh no, it was that bad. I've never thrown up on a boat before, and it didn't happen today, but got a massive headache. Either way, we are here on Rottnest. I'm looking forward to exploring a bit of this island. But something gives me a feeling that one day is not enough for this place. There's a lot of places here, a lot of things to do. Curious to know whether the bus runs clockwise or anti-clockwise. That's a key bit of information for, you know, being on the right side of the ocean. I'm gonna guess clockwise. I'm just gonna guess. Hoping to see some quokkas here, which are like really small animals. There they are. They're very safe on this island. They got no natural predators, and they're protected by law. But I'd love to see one. Apparently they can take selfies with you, but you got to keep your distance and wait for them to come to you. Sounds fun. Let me get on this bus first. I'm pretty sure it's this way. And the bus stop. I thought it was that one. Luckily I was the driver. I was about to walk that way because there was another bus stop over there. About 20 minutes to the tour. Starting to feel the heat now, which is good. It's been a little too chilly so far this morning, but now the sun's coming out. This is what I like. Give me more. First one on, had to be sure. But I chose the left side, so if we go anti-clockwise then I've taken an L, but it's fine. I can still see.
To carry all the heavy ammunition up Oliver Hill. Time they played a lot of cricket, football, soccer on the beaches. Another favourite pastime. You see an island off to your left over that way. That is Dyer Island. That is home to the Australian male sea lions. On the west end of the island, got Cathedral Rocks. That is home to the New Zealand fur seals. So just remain seated until we pull up. Not as windy. That's the easiest shipwreck to go snorkeling around. So there's no records of green named porpoise found that they're looking at, because no porpoises found around this island. On a busy day for those boats, so you'll get about 90 boats in there. Other little pull up on top of the hill. Nice and quiet today, you can still see the sand, so on a busy day it's quite nice. And normally it's crystal clear. It's surrounded by limestone reef. Alright guys, on your left side out there you'll see a large rock all by itself, and then on top you get a big pile of debris on top of it. That's an osprey nest. So that's one of 12 nests found around the island. That one's about 70 to 90 years of age. So guys, on your left side here, this is Salmon Bay. Have a seat there?
Yeah, I can see it.
Bit of a hit and miss, so a second. To the left is Perth. The building to the left, so a little bit smaller. That small building was the original lighthouse back in salvage the vegetation. Now if you do not want to jump off the bus, you do not have to. You can.
We're at the one stop on this tour. It's pretty good, you know, it goes all around the island. You see some very nice views. I can't ride a bike, believe it or not, so there's a good alternative to me. Before you start laughing, no one ever taught me, alright, shut up. Anyway, yeah, we saw the one shipwreck. You could see there's a lot of shipwrecks here, but you could see one of them. We saw that. Saw some dolphins. I don't know if you guys saw it, but we saw some poppers. I got a better view than the camera. Let's just put it that way. They look so much better with eyes. I look through the camera clip, I'm just like, it doesn't look as good. And yeah, they mentioned other things that I can't remember, and some celebrities came down there. Hugh Jackman took a photo of a quokka, selfie of a quokka, and went wild. I think I remember that photo. Since then, they've had Margot Robbie around here, Chris Hemsworth, Federer, Djokovic. Djokovic was here a few weeks ago actually, apparently, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's a good tour so far. I'm still hoping to kind of get a quokka selfie, but I don't think there's any out here. But what we have got out here is some good views. There are snakes on this island as well. Some of the most venomous snakes in the world live on this island. Less of them around winter, apparently. It's coming towards winter now, I think, in a few months. But yeah, they said if you see a snake, then stay away from it. If it's on the road, stomp your feet, then run the other way. That's reasonable advice to me. Yeah, see a snake, leave it alone. Yeah, I agree. Apparently they had some. They picked up a snake, and he was still quiet. What snake is this? He was holding the third snake in the world, and he had no idea. He has no idea how lucky he was. I'm just like, no wonder they still got to keep reminding people. Like, people don't have the common sense to like not touch a snake. Very windy up here. on this island wearing jeans. 100%.
On the right side, on top of the hill, with an orange triangle, and then with the bottom of this triangle on the right side. And if you can line that up correctly, you can get through the reef without breaking your boat and saving you a lot of money. It's out there as well, so that's considered the northern side of the island. So inside, bigs in your midway from the song. Pretty much all the way back as far as the eye can see. You can see all those yellow floats, so it's hard to imagine with every one of those yellow floats with a boat on it. So it blocks out all the bays and beaches around the whole island. So if you thought that jetty was busy this morning, come back on Christmas or New Year's. Or just avoid Christmas or New Year's. They're named after a Dutch explorer by the name of Willem de Vlaming. De Vlaming is responsible for naming the Swan River. The city of York itself was a three-masted sailing ship. It was 63 metres long, had 4,000 wooden doors, travelling from San Francisco to Fremantle. In the centre of the island got Pink Lake. So it's basically all the brackish groundwater rising to the surface in the lowest parts of the island. Saltier than the ocean at the end of summer. The only thing that can survive in these lakes is the brine shrimp. So all these salt lakes here, they're all protected. Alright guys, so that's Joy Bay in front of us there. Imagine that it's pretty crowded here at the peak of summer. Now that accommodation up in front there, it's got 2 bedrooms and a kitchen, perfect for families in summer. All the excess power from the turbine is sent to the desalination. So just to make the island look like a holiday resort, so people would come over and start visiting.
It's a fun ride. A bit less wind here. There's train tickets, but chosen not to do it. Gonna try and see if there's any quokkas anywhere. Segway tours. That sounds fun. Imagine falling off on this island. There to see a quokka, there was no quokkas. Wondering where they were. There's like 15,000 on the island. And I've only seen the ones that was on the bus. That's out to Rottnest Express. They got a whole bloody convoy of boats. Still not seen any quokkas. I've been walking around places where they could be. Yeah, I have seen them from the bus though. I mean, I guess it counts as seeing one, but I kind of want to like you can get close enough for a selfie apparently. You can't touch them or feed them, but I kind of want to see. Kind of want to see them in person, you know, not from a bus. But if I don't get to see them, at least I saw it from the bus. Either way, I got 3 hours. The plan was to go to the lighthouse, but I fancy seeing a quokka. Don't know if it's worth walking around there. Maybe I could have done. Actually, I don't know. But that would have been cool. It's 5 minutes to 1:30, so I'm a bit late. Some nice hotels, resorts here. Would be, if you had the money for it, would be a nice place to like stay a weekend or even like a summer. I mentioned something similar about Ayers Rock Resort over in the Outback. This is similar, but in a different sort of setting. But still, just a place where you can just get away and just chill without too much trouble. No, he's turned around. Alright, mate.
It's a table. Playing table.
There you go, I've seen 3. Tried to take selfies with all 3 of them. You saw a video selfie, but I took a lot of photo selfies. Instagram, Davidoff Productions. I'll put the best ones on there. I got at least 5 of each, but none of them really looked my way, and that's fine. I'm not gonna, like, you know, get angry at that anymore. It doesn't understand what's going on, really. But yeah, I just wish it would just look up just once. But it was looking my direction a few times. It was, you know, it was looking for food, all 3 of them. So yeah, now it was worth it. Gonna try and find a place to chill now before the boat back in about 2.5 hours. What is that? Cool looking bird. Distance, it looked like a red-headed pigeon. I'm just like, who have you crossbred with? Oh my days. They've got a subway here. They have a subway on Rottnest Island. I gotta have food there. I mean, it's calling for me. I bloody love a subway. Been all the way across the world on Rottnest Island, I still get a subway. I got a foot-long turkey, lettuce, cucumber, mayonnaise, cheese toasted, nice and hot. Finally done it, guys. I found a subway that tastes different. You know, like in McDonald's, KFC, fast food in general, different countries that taste different. Subway's an exception. Like wherever I go, wherever country, no matter what continent, it just tastes the same every time. The one on Rottnest Island tastes different. I have found a subway that tastes different. Somehow, some way, I've done it. And it was on Rottnest Island. Really a spectacular discovery. Oh look guys, there's a subway that tastes different. It's on Rottnest Island in Western Australia. As if that's going to strike up a great conversation. But I love Subway, so it means something to me. I was going to go to a beach north of the island because it's not that far from here, but I don't actually need to. It's actually also near where the ferry's departing. There's a water refill area there, and there's toilets. I don't need to go anywhere. This has been a good day, man. I really had a fun time here. There's so much, like, I feel like I could spend the weekend here, like, properly exploring it. It's a shame I don't have to ride a bike. The next 2 days I'm doing two very different tours to this one. All three big tours I'm doing are very unique to each other. Tomorrow is more about, I'll give you a clue, tomorrow's more about landmarks, shall we say? And Wednesday is about driving further outside of Perth. Yeah. So this one's about boating out. On Wednesday is about driving out. And then tomorrow's one is I don't know how to put it without spoiling it, but there's landmarks involved in tomorrow's one. But today's Monday, and yeah, we'll go from there. I'm also going to the aquarium on Wednesday because my big tour on Wednesday starts in the afternoon, so I might go aquarium. I fit it in right in the morning. I need to get up early and get there by 9. And I will go. I'm planning to go to the Optus and the zoo on Thursday, so I'll tell you that. Like, that's not like a big spoiler. I was going to go to those places anyway. You guys probably know, because when I went to Melbourne, I went to the zoo. So of course I go to the zoo in Perth as well. So that's Thursday's plan, and Wednesday morning aquarium. But yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm looking forward to, I mean, you're seeing Monday right now, but like the next 2 days I'm looking forward to showing you my vlogs. The aquarium vlog will be like a bit later. I might mix it in with the zoo vlog. I might put it in one video. I don't know, we'll see. Some of the vlogs will be behind as well. For now, what a great place this is. I don't know if this could be the thumbnail, it could be. But there's a lot of thumbnail worthy images here. But because I'm in it, maybe I'll use this one. Not too bad. I'm not gonna go into the water, not today. And I bring my swimsuit anyway. Not that I would swim in here. I'd go to one of the places where it's better to swim, like north or south or west. Not here. And definitely not the Salt Lake. To be fair, over there looks kind of good. I mentioned this in my Outback vlogs last year, but like there are some places when I've been where I'm just like, I'd come back here in leisure time. Because obviously I'm an A4 fan, so I'm still going to fly over in future to watch A4 games. So what I would do maybe like eventually is like come once a year, but for 2 weekends. So like arrive on the Thursday and leave them, and then watch that round, go somewhere on the Monday, come back on Thursday again, watch the other round, and then go home on Monday. Like that's something I would plan to do. So like in the middle, there's got to be something to do, right? So like I listed like Ayers Rock Resort, even though it's expensive, it's a beautiful place. Like that could be a place. Rottnest is not a bad alternative, you know. I could spend a few days here, because this is just part of the island. There's so much we've seen on a bus. You can tell just like there's so much more you can explore. And there's like a shuttle bus that has bus stops all over the island and runs until like 7 in the evening. There's so much you can explore here. There's hotels here, but it's probably really expensive. Like I saw some of the resorts next to the beach. I'm just like, there's no way that's like a reasonable price. But yeah, discussions with Davidoff. But yeah, but that won't be like for a while anyway. I'm planning on coming back next year to Adelaide, and I want to visit Darwin as well. But after next year, I'm gonna save up because I'm planning to. I want to tour Asia, but there's also somewhere else I want to go, which is a lot of money. So I want to tour Asia. There's 2 continents on a tour. One's Asia, one's a place that's quite cold. You probably guess what it is. And that costs a lot of money. So for me to be able to go to those places, I'd have to stop going to Australia every year. Has to be said. But and also America, because I'm planning on touring America this year and next year as well. It's like Australia, America is going to be the next couple of years, and a bit of Africa, a bit of South America, hopefully. And then after that's done, at the end of next year, this is what I've got planned. I just want to save up and just tour Asia and go to this other place that I'm not mentioning. But let's just say it's cold, and it's not far from here, actually. Future plans, you know. You never know of life. You don't know what tomorrow brings. Got to make the most of it. Hopefully I get to make the most of what I'm planning to do over the next 10 years or so. That would be bloody beautiful. So other goals in life I've got, and I don't mean YouTube, I mean there's other personal things I've got. But in terms of like traveling the world, there's so much I want to see, and there's so little time. But hopefully I'll make time, and hopefully I'll share all of it right here on the Sir Davidoff channel. I've just put an Arsenal fan walk past. That's a result, Rottnest Island. I reckon these flights would be like really good. Even the air taxi. Imagine skydiving though. I would actually want to do it one day, but I'm bloody terrified of it. I would not have done it today anyway, there wasn't enough time. There kind of was, but I wanted to explore a bit more. But I was definitely not going to choose to do it last minute, that's the point I'm saying. Water taxi. Rottnest movies. Wonder what they're showing there. Obviously movies, but I mean like, what movies? What else can you do? I've only got a whole supermarket. Went in there, they had some nice souvenirs. Ah, yeah, I went there. It's funny, like there's barely like 10 restaurants and one of them Subway. Like, what are the chances? Like, there's no McDonald's, there's no KFC, no Burger King, but there's a Subway. Just as you do. I do wonder how much money they make off tourism here. Like, based off just one day today, I've seen swarms of people just coming down this pathway for these boats since like for the last 2 hours or so. It's pretty insane. Like, these amount of people leaving today. They must make bank, like proper bank, from the amount of people that visit this place. It's not stopping, there's people still coming, a lot of people still coming. Finally, some clean air. Why has that boat got wheels? I'm confused. Option. I'm sitting back here so I can look back. I saw someone in West Coast Eagles gear, so that's good. And another guy in a Roman Reigns t-shirt, levels above. Acknowledged. I am back. I fell asleep most of it, not gonna lie. I feel terrible. When I sleep for like an hour or two, I always feel terrible waking up. I bloody hate it. I don't know how people have naps, to be honest. Anyway, yeah, that was a fun day. I definitely need some sleep, so I'm gonna get back, edit this as fast as possible, and then just doze off. And tomorrow I got another big tour. So this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.